so much for joining me. Today is our grief yoga session 5, releasing tension. So we are just going to start in a seated position, whatever feels good to you, whether your legs are crossed or out in front of you, leaning up against a wall for support, palms down for grounding, knees are floor, up for receiving. And I invite you to just come to stillness, taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling the abdomen and lungs, and exhale, releasing. Taking another deep breath in, and exhale, soften your gaze, close your eyes, following your own breath pattern. Our affirmation for today is I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. We are supposed to feel all of these different emotions. We are allowed to feel them. We don't need to pass them by, hide them down. But we also don't have to hold on to what we don't want to. We can sit with it. We can process it. We can keep whatever part of what we want in that emotion. But we're also allowed to release it. So coming into your breath, into your body, noticing how your body's feeling, starting in our toes, in our feet, noticing any tension, not making any changes unless we want to, but just kind of noticing and being curious about it. Working our way up through our lower legs, our knees, and our thighs. Coming into our hips, noticing how they feel against the ground. Breathing in to create space. As we move up our body into our abdomen and our chest. Noticing any tension or any emotions that are coming up. Coming to our shoulders, our upper arms, our forearms, our palms, and our fingers. The neck, the jaw, your face, your eyebrows, the top of your head. Taking a deep breath in, bringing in space and light, and exhaling. Another deep breath in, breathing to the tips of your fingers and your toes. And exhale, release. You're welcome to keep your gaze softened or eyes closed as we move into just some gentle seated flows today. We're going to start by bringing our shoulders up to our ears and then bringing them down. I invite you to do this just a few times, seeing how it feels in your body, maybe rolling them gently, whether that's at the same time or one at a time. And then reversing. You're welcome to keep it isolated to your shoulders, or if you want to get some of that, more of the arm movement in. And bringing them up again to the ears and blowing them down. We'll do some gentle neck rolls. Bringing it down from shoulder to shoulder, down to your chest, to the other shoulder. Moving slowly. You're welcome to stay on one side. If you feel some stretching, you can bring your left hand to the top of your head and gently pulling down towards that left shoulder. Bring that right shoulder even further down towards the floor. Really seeing how that feels in a couple different spots on your neck. Making sure that we honor the other side as well. Bringing balance. Noticing any tension, not judging, but honoring, inviting space and breath. Finding that last bit of movement here in your neck. Then we'll do seated cat-cow, keeping your hands on your knees. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see a little bit better. On an inhale, we bring our chin up. And then the exhale, we round the spine, shoulders coming together, nose towards navel. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, rounding. Continuing to do this at your own pace. Following your breath. Making your cat-cow as big or as small as you'd like. And now on your exhale, coming back to seated pose. If you have your legs crossed, maybe crossing them the other way. And finding that balance. Putting out any last movements that you'd like, and then I invite you to come to stillness. As we notice our body once again, starting at your toes, going up your legs into your hips. Breathing in to create space, sending lights to each part of the body. Exhaling, release. Working your way up to your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, arms and fingertips. Noticing your neck, your jaw, face, eyebrows, on top of your head. There are questions for today's practice. Where in your body do you feel tension? Where in your body do you feel tension? What practices help you move the tension? What practices help you move the tension? Again, our affirmation, I release what no longer serves me. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope you have a great rest of your day.